Hey, welcome back, Jay Barino here, playing some more StarCraft Brood War Alternate. We're on the second Terran mission of the Unrest, into the Inferno. Terrans begin a piercing attack against the Protoss forces on Tarsonis. Confederate Marine Corps HQ at Hollocktown the following night. Captain, your defense of New Gettysburg has impressed me and restored my respect for you, captains. Respect for you, captains. Now I'll admit that Arcturus' desertion made me lose my respect at the time. It's lose, not loose. Is that right, Duke? I would hope that the Confederacy would have more faith in their officers. Mengsk, where the hell have you been? Quiet, General. There isn't enough time, and I have a lot to say. As you know, the Protoss vanished after the fall of the Zerg world of Char, and despite the Confederacy ordering me to return to Tarsonis, I felt it necessary to stay. I was contacted by people at the Protoss homeworld of Ire. Apparently others were called as well. On Ire, I encountered those ones who came from our very homeworld, the United Earth Directorate. Consorting with the UED is treason. Enough. Listen, Captain, I learned things from the UED Vice Admiral, Alexei Stukov. The Protoss leaders keep mind control links within their forces through stations called Templar Nexi. Destroy these Nexi and the Protoss will begin to fight each other instead of us. Mind control links. Captain, Mengsk may be right. If you can keep the Protoss occupied, my force may be able to penetrate their perimeter and destroy that nexus. Fine, you made a plausible case, though I still think these UED people are messing with your head. Get back to Tarsonis right after this, you hear? My concern is for the safety of Tarsonis, not the laws of the Confederacy. I'll return when I feel the time is right. Alright, distract the Protoss while Raynor gets into position. Destroy the Templar Nexus. Interesting. 15 minutes till he's in position. Ah, okay, so it's a temple. It's not like an actual nexus. Okay. Just weird playing Terran on maps like this. I don't think you get any additional tech on this. I think it's mission 3 where you get scouts. So I guess we'll see. Yeah, we can only make a factory. No armory means no Goliaths, which means no... Well, I guess technically, maybe we can make tanks. I doubt it. I bet Raynor's going to show up with tanks, though. That's going to be my guess. Once again, starting with virtually nothing. But I guess that's intended so that you don't make too much progress too early, you know? I think normally there's some units that are like hidden up there, so we might want to go and kill those quickly. Let's go ahead and get a barracks first. First things first, we get a barracks. I may throw down a factory just because I'm curious. The thing with a lot of the tech restrictions that are happening, it's cool to see a different tech path in most of these campaigns because the races are swapped. But normally you start missions with the new tech to make it clear that you have it. Whereas I think there were a few points in the Protoss campaign where we just got new units, but you didn't start with them to realize, like, oh, this is something I have now. I may be off with that. I guess maybe I'm thinking more along the lines of like, oh, well, you started with a carrier, but you couldn't get the +8 interceptors, and then eventually you could get the +8 interceptors, but it wasn't really... Like, unless you built a fleet beacon to check, which is a pretty big investment, you wouldn't know. So little things like that, actually, I mean, I think they do have a bit of an effect. Not a huge one, but it's definitely a thing. Let's go ahead and build a bunker down here. I want to go down and take the expansion as soon as possible. Okay. Okay, get trapped, that's fine. Okay, good chunk of zealots. I'm gonna probably move up here and clear out the pre-placed units so we can build more bunkers on the ramps. I just need to make sure these ramps stay locked down. Okay, and I want to start getting some upgrades as soon as possible. So we toss some fire bats into these bunkers, and we make like one depot to block them from going around the bunkers. And this ramp is essentially secure until we make some more Marines to load inside of it. And then that's fine. So, yeah, taking that other base is pretty important. I probably should try to move down there and take it. I could also get some spider mines. I have to build a factory and etc., etc. But it might be a good choice. But I'm going to get these ramps secured before we do anything else. So let's just build Marines while we wait, and SCVs, and then eventually we'll make enough Marines and SCVs such that we can move out and take the expansion. Okay, so this obviously is not ideal, but he is trapped on the ramp, so technically he may be missing right now. It's kind of hard to tell. No, 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 no! Okay, good. So hop in this bunker. I mean, like, yeah, sure. Go ahead and load the wounded Marines inside the bunkers, and then we're going to make more Marines, as usual. And I'm going to get an engineering bay, because I would like to start getting +1 as soon as possible, and eventually Marine range. Those are just crucial upgrades to start with here. Okay, I don't think we need extra SCVs on there. I will build another. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to make a bunker and then a supply depot right at the top of the ramp. So this should work pretty well. I mean, if they come in with a lot of zealots, then eventually they get around the depot. You can build more back here. Like normally you put some turrets up back there or something. Works pretty well. Not necessary though to get started here. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing as mentioned.
Yes.
Okay, and then we pop this guy right here. And now both of our entrances are secure. Now we have to make a large enough force to be able to move out and take the other base. So we start +1. And then I'm going to get a second barracks and then an academy. And in the meantime, we're just going to be making Marines. So toss that down. Basically the exact same thing we did last map, except this time there's like a weird mechanic where Raynor's going to show up. And I'm not sure if the idea is we want to attack through the front. This mission always confused me, and how it's almost intended to be played. Like, are you supposed to avoid the Zerg, Protoss, whatever, on this map? Are you supposed to avoid the enemy until he shows up? Or are you meant to attack them once when he shows up to pull all their units out? Because when you do that, your army will not survive, so you typically have to wait a little bit longer in order to make that work. I mean, whatever. It's you know, one way or another, it's gonna work out. It's just as long as we have enough units to repair these bunkers with the attacks. It's interesting because in the first map, only Dragoons attacked. So I wonder if it's gonna be the same case here, where only Dragoons attack. I don't know.
Orders, Captain. Affirmative.
Okay, we can make turrets this time too. I probably should, just in case. Like if they come in with scouts, that could become extremely annoying. So. It'd be funny if they flew straight over the middle like that. Okay, so once Marine range is done, I'm going to go and take the expansion. Okay, get repairing. Might be a little too late. Are you kidding me? I don't know how I can see up the ramp technically, but I'm a little ornery about that. But there's going to be Reavers on this map, just random Reavers.
Not enough minerals.
This may be enough, so let's go down and try to take the expansion. We'll bring in SCV.
Your forces are under attack.
Hard to say if this will be enough.
Yes.
Could always attack with the SCV also. Depends on what's here. It's not enough. I feel like I've been attacking this singular zealot for a really long time, and was unable to kill it. Okay, so hop in here.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, range is done.
Your forces are under attack.
Jacked up and good to go.
Run! Well, we killed one zealot. I just needed maybe like 50% more Marines there. We would have been okay. It's just we lost a bunch to that Reaver attack. Bullshit Reavers.
Right away, sir. Orders received.
I am actually, again, I'm a little upset about the fact that there are Reavers on this map.
I read you. You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay, and now Phoenix, well, Rainer's gonna show up.
Commander, outstanding.
Be like, I'm here, and I'm gonna be like, I'm not ready yet.
Orders, Captain?
I would really like to take that expansion, though. It's very important. So let's wait for the next enemy attack. Can't believe they bring Reavers. If they have pre-placed Reavers, we're in trouble because we can only make infantry. I didn't try making a factory yet, though, so I probably should do that. After these 2 Marines, I'm going to move out again. Or, again, I should probably wait for the next enemy attack first.
You want a piece of me, boy? Jacked up and good to go.
Who dares wins? Let's go.
Reporting for duty. Standing by.
Just hug the bottom, down by the ramp.
Rock and roll. Standing by. I read you. Job finished.
Do not, well. Okay, well, now we're just throwing away units, but
Your forces
that's the
are
nature of
under
this map. This map, again, as I mentioned, it always confused me when I was younger, like what the heck you're supposed to do. But
Outstanding.
this should be enough now. There's 2 Zealots and a Dragoon, so
Standing by. Let's move. Outstanding.
let's do it.
For duty. You want a piece of me, boy?
There we go.
Rock and roll.
Okay, kill this. Excellent, we'll leave these guys here just in case, and then we'll set this up.
Me, boy. Jacked up and good to go. I read you.
Excellent, and I'm going to make a run of SCVs down here too, because we have too many SCVs currently. I'm going to save, because they may end up running through enemies, so let's
Give me some
try to avoid them getting murdered, and then we can use one of them to make a bunker as well.
piece of me, boy.
Same thing at the top of this ramp. It's gonna get blocked, I bet. Okay, well, +1 will be done just in time.
You want a piece of me, boy? Let's move.
Okay, now I don't know if they're gonna attack that up there. We're gonna find out, so. Lots of Marines and Firebats, and I guess I should probably throw down a factory
Not enough minerals.
Orders received.
just to see. I mean, it would be weird if we could make...
Standing by. Jacked up and good to go.
If we could make tanks this map, that would be really strange, but maybe.
Orders, Captain.
Okay.
Base is under attack.
Reavers? No, not Reavers. Let's just move on up here. We're just gonna have to fight back against this.
Upgrade complete. Your forces
Okay.
are under attack.
Captain, we're in position. Order us when ready. I don't think we're ready yet.
Additional supply depots required.
Got my attention.
Tanks! Haha! With Goliaths, too. It's a pretty powerful force.
Jacked up and good to go. Orders, Captain.
Additional supply depots
All right.
required.
Sir. Roger that.
Same thing here. Oh, we're blocked because of Rainer. Gotta get more depots going. Only vultures. Only vultures.
Additional supply depots required.
Okay, let's wait for some depots. I'm gonna throw these guys back inside their bunker.
You got my attention. Job finished. Want to turn up the heat?
Hop on in, buddies. We'll make a turret up here now, too. And then soon enough, we'll move down the ramp. And, again, I guess we're mostly
Additional
distracting.
Supply depots
Job
required.
finished. Yes, sir.
Ah, put that bunker in a weird spot. That's okay.
Give me something to shoot.
And I think we just gotta keep making depots because I'm gonna be making Marines. And I guess Vultures. We're gonna get roasted by any pre-placed Reavers that are here, though.
Raider here. Good to go,
Additional
sir.
supply depots required.
Reporting for duty.
I know. Here, make an extra one. This is gonna be another one where it's just sort of like, make sure you save before you go and attack because, like, I have no idea what I'm getting into. No idea.
Additional supply depots required.
Raider here.
So first thing, I wanna, like, kind of squirm down this ramp.
Right on. This should be good.
Get the Goliaths down there. They're pretty stupid, but then we get the tanks set up. And we gotta try to bleed the Protoss dry, essentially. Okay, vultures, marines, marines, marines. Now that we can afford more. Vultures, and another depot, and we're mining away down here. That's good. We could always move more SCVs down here instead of building more. They just tried to send something up there. But again, because there's not a lot of there aren't many resources on this map, it's all going to come down to like one attack, and if it doesn't go well, then oh well, then you're screwed. So. Okay, let's inch forward with these guys. I think they're stuck. Okay, start moving up, and here we go. This is where things are going to get dicey. Okay, and now they're sending in a bunch of stuff, so this is where we're going to auto-attack down this ramp and eventually push into their static defense, because Raynor is going to be drawing them in constantly. Nice job. Nice job, Firebat.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, again, Raynor can take some major heat. Keep pushing. We're going to rally all of our barracks down here and make marines and marines. And go over and see if we can link up with these forces. We're distracting them with Raynor's stuff. Okay, well.
Your forces are under attack.
Got roasted by a Reaver. I don't know what I expected. But now we can push through this. It's just a bunch of cannons, so. Get down here. We're hitting them from two directions.
Your forces are under attack.
Make vultures. Okay, I can't really make much progress until we can push through this and get to Phoenix with my current forces. Get up here, hit this. Just make so many Marines. Spread out the production, spread out the love. I'm really only concerned about the Reavers that they can build. I have to find out where they're coming from. There it is. Okay, yeah, we're able to target them down. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Individual Marine, we could have saved you. Okay, I think we've done it. Not necessarily, but I'm pretty sure we have. Keep making vultures.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, gotta be careful with Raynor. Gotta go and find those Reavers. There we go. Just target this. Lots of observers everywhere. Okay, please kill this before it spawns. That's it. Okay, good. It's gone. No more Reavers means we will win. I keep seeing these cloaked. There's observers everywhere. Why do they have so many observers? What does it benefit them at having so many observers? I don't know. Okay. Well, we ran into a small bit of trouble when one Reaver destroyed all of my Goliaths, but unfortunately, I mean, that was unfortunate, but we're okay now. Wait, hang on. Don't just attack into this stuff. We'll use our tanks to do this.
Yes, sir. Destination.
There's lots of cannons, right? So.
Absolutely.
Okay. Just each individual cannon, one at a time.
What do you want? Oh yeah.
Raynor's doing fine. We have no way to heal him. It's not like he's got shields that we can wait for them to come back or anything, so.
Forces are under attack.
Oh, really? Our forces are under attack? Is that what's happening, Adjutant? Now, hopefully there aren't cannons on the high ground. That could cause us problems, but... Oh, no, I think this is it. I think we did it, so... Move up here, siege it up. Cool. Okay, yeah, I think having tanks on this mission instead of Reavers makes it so much better because you have to spend a lot of money to stock Reavers. I don't know why I'm doing this, but whatever. Alright, we did it. That can be a tricky mission. You have to approach it just right. I'll stay behind and see the effects of our attack. Return to the headquarters. I'll notify you when Protoss start to kill each other. I think it makes more sense. It's not that you distract the enemy, it's that you use Rainer's Force to distract the enemy. That way, you can push through the stack defense because there won't be any units there, because they're pulling the units away to deal with his stuff. But you can deal with the units a lot easier with his stuff because he has tanks. Or Reavers, depending on the, vanilla or the alternate versions here. Anyway, it's sort of like a light bulb went on now after almost 21 years. I finally realized, like, oh, I guess that's how you're kind of meant to play the mission. All right, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.